off to the walls here.
Yeah, he has stealth jump right now, so he can pretty much jump whenever he wants and try to get a good flank if Testa's not expecting.
They're going to take the Rainmaker, but they don't have any purple ink left on the opposing side of the map. They realize that, and they need to get kills instantly. Samurai Man is going to activate the Echolocator 1v1 against a Kraken Roller, and he's going to lose it. Kraken activated right on top of him. And that might be game. There's only 3 up right now for both teams. Samurai Man should be able to hop on in. And the key is to not lose the Rainmaker right now. They have 40 seconds left to spare, and they should let their front line cover them right now. Overtime going on right now. Samurai Man needs to get a couple of kills. He will get one before going down. That's a double kill for them, and it's a 2v2.
Looks like the Little Blaster is going to try to take out the Rainmaker.
Will they be able to do it, though? Will Samurai Man will be able to jump back in time to save the team? 54 left on the distance clock, but there is a lot coming on top. That's a kill coming in for Samurai Man.
Kill.
That's a double kill. Will they be able to do it, though? They shouldn't rush it. They really shouldn't.
Yeah, they need to basically
They have 10 seconds left. No, the sniper will get them, and that's game 1 going to TESTA as N2STC tries the last-second comeback. Not going to come in time, though.
Yeah, very, very close right there.
That could have gone a little bit better for these two teams. It could have gone better for us who didn't even know this was happening. But either way, nearly NSTC's second team coming back at the very last second there. A Samurai Man, I believe this is the first time we get to actually watch him and his art, really. But this will be some very fun stuff to watch. Apologies for the complications on the stream here. But yeah, there's so this we weren't really able to get much of a preview of this, unfortunately, and we had to really rush this, so we apologize for that. But regardless, these two teams were knocked out earlier, I believe, in I think actually N2STC got 3-0'd by Exultants in the first round.
Yeah, they did.
And since then, they've been really turning on the firepower, and they almost did enough of their firepower just there to be able to actually win the match, but unfortunately for them, not going to happen just yet. They have their work cut out ahead of them. And now I'm really curious as to see where this will...
Yeah, it looks like TESTA is actually up 2-0 right now.
2-0. Okay, we're a little bit behind with the score. So
do or die was for N2STC.
Yeah. So we sincerely, utterly sincerely dropped the ball there. Apologies for that. But it looks like we are at least up to date with the scores right now. 2-0. With the next loss, N2STC will be knocked out of this tournament, and they need to have a reverse sweep. We did see a spotlight, a glimmer of hope for them, at least in the last match, and we'll have to see if this actually continues for them. Surely.
It looks like Samurai Man's going Gold Dynamo. Probably for the Ink Strike, since with Ink Strike you can launch it at one of the split splat zones. Since they're smaller, it usually cover up the whole thing.
The other one, of course, having the what is it, the Echolocator, correct?
Yes, the other one has the Echolocator and the Sprinkler, I believe. This one has Splat Bombs and Ink Strike.
All right, we'll see what it can do for them as we're going to go ahead and get started here. Do or die, surely, for the second team of NSTC here.
It looks like TESTA is also running a Dynamo, but it looks like they're running the silver version.
Now he's going to take his time and ink what he can here, as they will have some time, but it looks like he's going to go down very quickly. 2 down immediately for NSTC.
Yeah, an interesting thing to note here is Samurai Man's running all quick respawns, so he's probably expecting to trade and die a lot.
We'll see if that happens. So far, he's doing some work right now. I mean, we were talking about it before. I mean, at least off-cast when Sly and Zara were manning it. There's a lot of advantages in having a Dynamo Roller on this map, at least from what we've observed in previous matches. And we're going to see once again if that works for him. We know that Kit Kat did well here in Memories match versus Team Paradise and beforehand. So we'll see if that trend sort of happens, continually happens. So far, Samurai Man being backed up to his conveyor belt on his respective side. He's going to have to back out just a little bit. Echolocator is now off of him. He does have the opportunity to strike on the left side. So far, not going to be able to convert on it, though. The Splat Bomb is going to be able to put a hit marker on him before that Luna Blaster is going to actually put a hit marker on him and the Splat Bomb to finish it off. We'll see what he can do.
It looks like he's just going to sit back and try to take the zone here. Looks like he got it. Oh, and he takes out one of TESTA's members.
Yeah, and that's, well, unfortunately for them, there's only 2 members up for NSTC, but they might be able to take complete control of both territories regardless. If the Dynamo Roller can get a lot in. Here. But they have, no, the other territory has gone to TESTA at this point, and Samurai Man cannot be at every single place at once to cover a lot of his areas with Ink. Unfortunately for him, he does get Kuro. He has the Ink Strike as well, and that's going to come up huge and maybe even get the territory for them. Nope, not just yet. They got it. Okay, so they are going to be able to continue their lead here. Pretty solid play from them. Inkstrike being a valuable presence here, especially on Splat Zone, but he's going to have to watch for the Luna Blaster Neo. He's going to be able to trade at least with them, sending them to a quick 3v3 really quick. On the right side, we do see, of course, a lot of greening coming in for them, and both teams have been taking control of their respective sides. A very nail-biting close affair.
This is definitely very, very close right now. Both teams are just fighting to lock each other out of each other's zones.
Oh, but someone came behind! Someone came from behind from their base, and that's going to get at least one, and maybe even two, as TESTA opening up a weak side on NSTC's team. But unfortunately for NSTC, it looks like it may have not cost them too much. One will go down from NSTC, but it looks like a kill onto their Splat Zone will result in them losing control. They at least stop it for now, but they have to be very wary. Nothing is secure yet. Blaster coming in from the right side. 10 attacker, 96 cal coming in from the left side. And that's going to be the death of at least Samurai Man and one more person, as they now need to play as much defense as possible. And they always get attacked on offense for 1 second before dying immediately. Unfortunately for NSTC and very fortunately for TESTA, they are going to be able to take the lead as Samurai Man dies on his Splat Zone, and that's going to be very costly here.
Yeah, taking him out was very key there, as Dynamo is really, really good at taking control of that zone, just preventing the other team from taking it.
I mean, we've seen him die, like especially just dying on the Splat Zone, where a lot of your death is going to result in a lot of ink coming onto your zone. That's going to hurt them a lot. That did hurt them a lot. They are fortunately enough able to at least put a pause on the timer, but only for so long. As now, once again, TESTA back on the offense. Looking strong here. And Samurai Man, he's playing super aggressively as a Dynamo, and I am not used to seeing this. He does have his Inkstrike ready. He probably is going to want to drop back, get that Inkstrike going, and take control of this enemy Splat Zone, which should be happening right now. That's going to be a penalty stacked on top. Kraken activated towards the right side, and maybe a kill, a double kill potentially. No, not just yet. My hero is knocked out of TES's side.
Yeah, the defense though, the 96 actually might have saved him from dying from Samurai Man, so it's a very good choice from there. Unfortunately
for NSTC, they are only able to get a penalty stacked on top, but at least Samu, at least as a Dynamo roller playing so offensively, I would think is rather unorthodox. We've seen KitKat from Memories. He plays a more laid-back style where he lets his front line go ahead of him. But Samurai Man here, he's taking all the opportunities possible to at least get a trade every single time he goes out, if not getting a double kill or more, which is just exactly what happened there.
Yeah, that's really what you want to do with his abilities right now, because once he trades, he respawns before the people he kills respawn, so it gives them a slight advantage. So if he keeps doing it, eventually...
We'll see. Yeah, eventually we'll see what happens and what the benefit could be out of that. Yeah. Kraken coming up behind them. They're going to have to watch out for that, and they're just going to completely ignore the Kraken for now. 25 seconds left on the clock. They need to go on the offense. This is do or die for NSTC. They do to get the kill. That's 2 down for them. Sniper on top of Samurai Man, though. He has the Inkstrike, and he's going to go ahead and activate it just there immediately anyway. This is do or die. 10 seconds left to go. Will they be able to do it? They get 2. Oh. That's a double kill in 1 swipe with 8 seconds left to go. And now they really need to push the envelope here. Get control of the Splat Zones and push towards the base. Keep them locked out for now. But they have to watch out for the 2 remaining members from TESTA. We are in overtime, baby, as there is plenty of offense going on the other side. And no, Samurai Man is going to die. That's 2 only alive for NSTC2. And this could be them down and out for the count. That's a 3-0 sweep. And TESTA will be victorious and move on to the losers quarterfinals. Congratulations to them. Not enough coming in for NSTC2. As they were looking, I know we were talking to their captains before. They had a lot of confidence in their team to advance throughout the bracket, but unfortunately, N2STC for them will not be able to move on. And congratulations to TESTA for being able to take them in such a quick sweep there. Good stuff coming in. I mean, we saw glimmers of hope, at least in the second game type, Arrow on a Maul, Rainmaker, but that time around on Piranha Pit, not so much the case. Yeah. Anything you maybe saw that or could point out as to what went wrong for NSTC there?
Yeah, it looked like Samurai Man was doing his job pretty well. If you were to quick respawn, you really just want to go in and get as many kills as possible. But it looks like the rest of his team was locked up by their Luna Blaster, because if you notice, he went like 18 and 8. That's a lot of kills.
Yeah, no, and you wouldn't expect that out of typically Dynamo rollers. We mentioned